Obelix is on a quest to try to defeat the Sassanids with the Eastern Roman Empire, and that is a tall order. The Sassanids have better cavalry, they have better skirmish, their infantry is worse, but that's about it. So I have 4 Armenian slingers, I have 3 Daylamites, 3 Persian brigade, I have my spa bed general, I have 4 Gripenvar, 2 Savarans, and 2 Shayadin Immortals. Obelix has brought 4 Funditores. He has 4 Tagmata gold. Then he has 2 Clibonari gold. He has Protectores Domestici on each flank. A center of Palatina and let's see, Legio Comitatenses Palatina. He also has a Magister Militum General that is triple gold. So the next battle, me and Obelix are going to change. We're going to change factions, and we'll see how I do using the Eastern Romans, how I would approach it. Here are my Shared Immortals, very close to this Tagmata, but the Tagmata isn't going to be able to catch me here. I am blocking my own, blocking with my Armenian slingers with these Daylamites, which is not optimal. Here I'm not blocking anymore. The Shared Immortals are firing, and what Obelix is doing here, he's going for a mad rush, which makes sense because you don't want to stay at range for long against the Armenian slingers, and you want to get the Roman infantry in as fast as you can. So let's see how the rush works for him here and how I respond. I keep pulling my Shared Immortals away to the side. I keep firing at the Tagmata cavalry. I send 1 cavalry unit out to deal with the Tagmata so it doesn't end up in my back lines. Over here, my Armenians, they're firing at the Tagmata cavalry in wedge, slowing them down. I'm sending in my Persian brigade to blob and stop the units of Obelix in the center. Sending my Savaran cataphracts here into the Tagmata cavalry while I'm firing at them, making them slow with my Armenians. Here I'm sending my Gripenvar cataphracts and both my Gripenvar cataphracts, trying to hit Funditores and trying to hit the cavalry of Obelix to stop them from getting a charge. Same thing over here, sending my Persian band in. This unit of Tagmata cavalry is not going to do too well at all. Causing a bit of friendly fire here, but nothing to be too worried about. And here you can see my cavalry was able to both hit the Funditores and attack the Tagmata cavalry here. The Tagmata cavalry is about to be off the field, and now I can start supporting with my infantry. Most of Obelix's Funditores are off the field. He's losing a Tagmata here, he's losing a Tagmata there. And now I can start focusing fire on his Magister Militum to get him off the field. So I'm not really sure why Obelix doesn't charge into my Armenian slingers here. He could have done that. I'm going to send my Savaran cataphracts into the Clibonari here while finishing off the Tagmata with my Shayadan Immortals. And my Gripenvar cataphracts got a lot of kills here. They stopped the Tagmata, but they do need support in order to not just get smashed here. And this Clibonari gets a good charge, but the Tagmata cavalry over here, they just die. And being so wide, I can kite back on the flanks, create sort of a hollow center type of thing. And I didn't manage to kill this Tagmata because I pulled away this unit too far. I should have charged it in earlier. Now I'm just going to fire into the blob to kill the Clibonari as fast as I can. Sending my spa bed general into the Palatina in the center here. Should do a fair bit of damage to the Palatina. And sending in the cavalry here against the Protectores. Bit of a mistake using 2 units here, because that means I'm going to lose this Clibonari unit unnecessarily. Sparbed got a decent charge. The Clibonari about to be off the field. Just to make sure, I'm going to send in my Shayadan Immortals to finish the unit off. This was a very unnecessary engagement for me. I'm going to send in my Persian brigade. They already have 76 kills. Send in the Sparbed just to finish off this annoying Clibonari unit. My infantry is dying, but that is to be expected. My Gripenvar also die after doing a fair bit of damage. My Shayadan Immortals going to chase after these Funditores. I'm keeping an Armenian slinger in reserve here for the late game. Good charge here by Obelix with his Tagmata cavalry into my Persian brigade, but the Persian brigade almost 100 kills, pretty happy with that. So I was firing into this blob, doing some damage to the Tagmata, but then I changed my mind. The Magus Militum has to move away. He's unable to support his men because of Armenian slingers. But in the center though, to be expected, Obelix is able to break through. Sending my Daylamites here in against the Funditores and the Protectores. So this blob is starting to look good for me. I have my spa bed in there with the brace. So brace allows the units that were here to have a bonus versus cavalry. Still some ammo left on the Armenian Slingers. Still doing a bit of damage here with the Shayadan Immortals. I just want to keep them for the late game. They are great late game units. Here the general of Obelix is going to finish off my Daylamites. However, it also brings him into range of the flaming shot of my Shayadan Immortals. Griffin War Cataphracts incoming against the Tagmata Cavalry, pulling out the Armenian Slingers over here. In this blob I am actually losing my Griffin War Cataphracts. They are fighting up against Protectores and the Tagmata, so they're going to be losing there. Precursors and Flaming takes care of this Klibinori. Now the Armenian Slingers can fire into this blob. I wasn't able to target the Tagmata Cavalry, unfortunately for me. Targeting them with the Shayadans though, and the Armenian Slingers get hit in the flank. But luckily my Griffin War Cataphracts come back from routing, so they're able to attack the Tagmata. Getting the Roman cavalry off the field now is my #1 priority. The infantry doesn't really bother me. I have so much cavalry that can deal with them. Here the Shayadan Immortals charging in against the Palatina, doing a lot of damage on the charge, also hitting this Legio Comitatenses in the rear. And now things look very, very good for me. This unit came back, this unit came back. I have quite a lot of cavalry left. I have my Shayadans left, they're just running around sniping these depleted units. Since they are gold, they're not really going to run away, but they can be very annoying if they make it into my Armenians. Like here, the Armenian Slingers get smashed by the Magister Militum. The Shayadan Immortals fight, charging into the back of the Legio Comitatenses. The Legio will die. My Sparbed charges into Protectores, destroys them. And now Obelix is out of range, he's out of cavalry. There really isn't much he can do at this point. Since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavalry units remaining. He has 4 infantry and his general. So I'm just going to pull back a bit and start surrounding him with the units I have left. It looks like I forgot about this Savaran Cataphract. Now my Shayadan Immortals are going to fire on his Magister Militum.
A unit is running from the enemy.
Just push him away from his infantry so I can get my cavalry in there. Get the slingers on one side, the horse skirmishers on one side, so I can focus down his Magister. He puts it into his infantry, which might save him from some fire, but he's still going to take casualties because they are taller models than the infantry. So this doesn't work as well as it would work against if there were infantry units inside infantry units. So he's sending his Magister out against my Armenian slingers, sort of using them as bait here. Considered sending in my Sparbed, but since his infantry was so close, I don't want to risk friendly fire. I don't want to risk my Sparbed at this point. I just want to focus on the Magister Militum, get him off the field with Armenian slinger fire. And now I got a bit lucky, the enemy general is dead. So morale is going to be a problem for even the Romans. Sending my Daylamites in here, just to stop a unit so I can rear charge it. Sending my other Daylamite in here, same idea. Just charge it in to stop a unit so I have more places I can go for rear charges on. The Magister Militum, just focusing him down with Armenian slingers, and he's dying very quickly. There's absolutely no reason to fire on these units when I have ammo left and there's a cavalry unit to fire on. But now I am out of good targets to fire at. So I'm going to send my Sparbed, already 200 kills. I'm going to send my Sparbed in for rear charge and break this unit. Then I'm going to send him around here, send the Shayadan Immortals into the back here. So getting several charges off here against these engaged units. And this is of course a unit situation that Roman infantry don't want to be in. The general is dead. They're getting charged from all sides by the cavalry of the Sassanids. So Pyrrhic victory there for the Sassanids. And very nice kills on this Dalemite, very nice kills on the Shayadan Immortals, nice kills on some of the Shock Cav, and nice kills on the Sparbed. So on Obelix's side, one Klebonari does well, one Tagmata does well. These Legio get high kills on my Dalemites and my Persian brigades, but another battle that, in my opinion, highlights how difficult it is to use the Eastern Romans against the Sassanids. Now, I would bring a slightly different army as the Eastern Romans, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in our next battle, where I am commanding the Eastern Romans and Obelix is commanding the Sassanids. Strength and honor.